In a world of foam warfare, not all blasters are created equal. Some fire farther, some fire faster, and some just aren't practical. The Nerf rival Apollo XV-700. It's another new line from Hasbro that shoots yet another new type of ammunition. This rather chunky blaster shoots the rival high-impact rounds, which are kinda like paintballs, except not. But because of the ammo's small size, the magazine is rather compact. And with the Apollo XV-700, the magazine well's located in the handle, just like a real gun. If that wasn't super serial enough for you, the Apollo even features an ambidextrous trigger lock. But there's no beating around the bush. The Apollo's balls are, well, tiny. No, seriously, expect to lose a ton of these things. That's not to say the rival rounds are bad, it's just that they're tiny. And they're balls, and balls are round, and round things like to roll. And the balls are dense and durable, and they really like to bounce. So while you think these things would be absolutely awesome indoors, in this, well, you're just gonna have to have a lot of them. And outdoors, in like the grass and stuff, just forget about finding these things. Especially with the way the magazine loads. I mean, look at this. You're obviously meant to use these things indoors, but holy crap, are you going to lose so many of them anyway? Performance-wise, though, they're really good. Like a golf ball, they've got little dimples on them, so they're really efficient in flying through the air. The included magazine holds 7 balls. And the largest official magazine available at the moment holds 12 balls. And because of the magazine's stick-like configuration, they get long fast. In fact, the 12-round rival magazine is already the same length as an 18-round elite magazine. Ammo conservation won't be a big issue, though, as the Apollo is pretty slow to fire. It's primed by this weird hook at the top, so not only is it kind of awkward, but the prime itself is crunchy. Think of it like a retaliator in a bag of Doritos. The single tactical rail at the top may look like it's Picatinny, but it's not. So it's probably not going to accommodate your airsoft accessories, but it does still work for the official Nerf ones. Although you gotta kinda clamp them on, which is a little awkward, though they do hold on very tightly. I wouldn't worry about it too much with the Apollo, though, as the only tactical rail is located right in front of the charging handle. So not only are few accessories actually going to fit there without getting in your way of priming the blaster, but even fewer are actually going to be useful, because the charging handle is right there in front of any optic you would put there. And not only do Boomco shields not exactly fit there at all, but I wouldn't trust them to block a rival round anyway, as these things pack quite the wallop. And as of this recording, there are no official rival accessories. When it comes to performance, however, the Apollo does not disappoint. It is undoubtedly the strongest Nerf blaster ever released out of the box. And because it's pretty accurate, you're not going to have much of an issue hitting anything in front of you. The high-impact rounds are going to be pretty damn accurate, up to about 30 to 50 feet, and even past that, they'll still travel, but they're going to start becoming a little bit floaty. So, while the magazine is small, and it's a pretty difficult thing to prime, it is going to give you that one-shot tag you're looking for. And speaking of small magazines, keep in mind that the rival Apollo is one of the few blasters where you can leave a round in the chamber. So if you were to put 7 darts in the magazine, prime it once, pull the magazine back out, and refill it with another round, you effectively have 7 plus 1 ammunition for a total of 8. Those 100 feet per second claims in the box weren't exactly a lie either. Even at 250 frames per second in slow-mo, the rounds still travel really fast. So is the Apollo a secondary blaster or a primary? That's up to you to decide, but I will let you know that this is not only going to be a hard blaster to holster, but there are absolutely no sling points on it whatsoever. And for those of you wondering, yes, with a little bit of practice, you can dual-wield the Apollo XV-700. While it's not exactly as awkward as it looks to do here, you are going to need to practice it. A lot. The Nerf rival Apollo XV-700 is a phenomenal blaster out of the box. With its incredible range and accuracy, the Apollo beats out even most modified elite blasters, let alone stock. Which in the end makes it a very practical blaster. Just figure out a way to holster it.